The next question is anonymous, and it says, "Hi, Mike. Why does Matthew record this that some disciples doubted the resurrection? Is there some sort of significance to this? How could they doubt if Jesus was right in front of them?" This is an interesting passage. Let's see if I can find it. See if I can dig this up. Should have no microphone falling over issues today, although who knows what other issues we'll have. There's always something. Matthew 28. All right, here we go. Verse 16. Then the 11 disciples went away into Galilee to the mountain which Jesus had appointed for them. When they saw him, they worshiped him, but some doubted. So there's a dilemma here, a little debate, or a little thing that I have in my head on this verse, which is, who was it that doubted? Was it the 11 disciples, or was it just some of the people that were there doubted? Because this is a unique appearance of Jesus after he died and rose. So Jesus dies, he rises, and then he appears to like two men on the side of the road. They weren't expecting him. He goes into the disciples. They're in the room. Thomas isn't there. They were not expecting him. He shows up again. Thomas is there now. They were not expecting him. This is over and over again. Jesus shows up where he is not expected after the resurrection. But this is one time where he is expected, right? He will go before you into Galilee, to this mountain, this location that they know in Galilee. Maybe it was like a normal place for them. This is a specific place. So the news of the of the resurrection of Christ had spread, and a lot of people were heading out to go see him. This may have been a big gathering of people seeing Jesus in this environment in Matthew 28. This is very possibly what Paul talks about. I'm inclined to think it is in 1 Corinthians 15 when he recounts the resurrection appearances of Jesus. He says that after Christ died and rose, he was seen by Cephas, that's Peter, then by the 12. After that, he was seen by over 500 brethren at once. So Paul knows of a strong, teaching, like a consistent thing that has been proclaimed according to Paul. Here's a cool thing. He says, "I declare to you the gospel which I preached to you, which you also received, and which you stand." This, verse 3, there's what I'm looking for. "For I delivered to you, first of all, that which I also received." Then he incorporates all these appearances that he talks about, at least up to the point where we've discussed, it seems. This means that there was a well-known accounts of this 500-person appearance from very, very early on. This is like an old Jewish way of saying, like, I'm handing off official teachings. I'm handing off official authoritative teachings to you. Okay, try not to make that too complicated. All that to say, some doubted. It could be people who had just seen Jesus for the first time at that gathering. If it was 500 at once, some would be there who had not seen Jesus resurrected before. So I think the some doubted thing actually makes more sense, because that's actually a theme we see. When they first heard that Jesus had raised, they had doubts about that. When they saw Jesus and had reports of other people, they doubted it. When they saw Jesus and Thomas wasn't there, Thomas comes later and he's like, "I doubt it." Right? Like this is the theme. This is a difficult thing for people to understand and swallow. And yeah, some doubted. So I think that that explains the Matthew passage there.